வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி நீங்கள் நம்ம சேனலை ஃபஸ்ட் டைம் பார்க்குறதா இருந்தால் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. கூடவே இருக்க பெல் பட்டனையும் ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அதில் ஆல்ன்ற பட்டனை ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணிங்கன்னா மட்டும்தான் நான் போடுற எல்லா வீடியோஸும் உங்களுக்கு ரீச் ஆகும். இப்போ வாங்க வீடியோக்குள்ளே போகலாம். ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், வெல்கம் பேக் டு மை சேனல். இன்றைக்கி நம்ம வீடியோவில் என்ன பார்க்க போகிறோம் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் டு 12th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் வரைக்கும் உள்ள அப்ஜெக்டிவ் டைப் கொஷின் அண்ட் ஆன்சர் தான் பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஓகேங்களா, அதில் ஒன்லி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் மட்டும்தான் இருக்கும். இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நான் 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் டு 12th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் வரைக்கும் உள்ள கிராமர்ஸ்லாம் வீடியோஸாக போட்டிருக்கேன். யாரெல்லாம் அந்த வீடியோஸ்லாம் பார்க்காம இருக்கீங்களோ போய் பாருங்கள். அதுவும் இல்லாமல் 3rd ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் டு 5th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் வரைக்கும் தமிழ், இங்கிலீஷ், மேக்ஸ், சோஷியல் சயின்ஸ் இதோடைய புக் பேக் கொஷின்ஸ் வீடியோவாக போட்டிருக்கேன். அதுவும் இல்லாமல் 6th to 10th வரைக்கும் உள்ள தமிழ் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் வீடியோஸாக போட்டிருக்கேன். ஸ்டடி பிளான் வீடியோ போட்டிருக்கேன். அதே மாதிரி பார்த்திங்கன்னா புக் ரிவ்யூஸும் வீடியோஸாக போட்டிருக்கேன். ஸோ யாரெல்லாம் இந்த வீடியோஸ்லாம் பார்க்காம இருக்கீங்களோ எல்லாம் எதாவது மிஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா இந்த வீடியோவோட டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் பாக்ஸில் Tntet பிளேலிஸ்ட் லிங்க்னு ஒரே ஒரு லிங்க் இருக்கும். அந்த லிங்க்கை கிளிக் பண்ணிங்கன்னா எல்லா வீடியோஸுமே டிஸ்பிளே ஆகும். ஓகேங்களா, இப்போ நம்ம 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் டு 12th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் வரைக்கும் உள்ள புக் பேக் கொஷின்ஸ் ஆர் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் ஒன் பை ஒன்னாக பார்த்துடலாம். ஃபஸ்ட்டு 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட்லேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுறேன். Choose the correct answer. You may choose more than one answer if needed. The dash is a biological relative of tortoise. Sea turtle. In Indian coastal waters, we can see a species of sea turtle. Sea turtles come to the shore to lay eggs. Answer B. It is a problem for sea turtles to come ashore because they find it difficult to walk on sand. Answer A. A turtle's flippers help it to swim. A sea turtle camouflages its nest by tossing and onto it. Answer B. Incubate eggs in the warmth of the sun. The owlet என்ன கலர் இருக்குன்னா brown and grey. Answer A. In Payal's family, they were all vegetarian. Answer B. The cage was shifted to the library. According to the author, the dental was moving towards the grandfather because it wanted to be near grandfather. Answer C. Grandmother had wanted the peepal tree cut down because it was knocking down the bricks of the outhouse. Grandfather helped grandma out with the gardening because he wanted to grow flowers to attract butterflies. Okay, the author did not want the plant saplings in forest because answer A, no one would come to see them. Answer A. Grandfather felt planting trees would help the forest because answer D, the animals and birds would find it easier to live. When the author returned from England to Dehradun, he found grandfather's dream had come true because the forest covered the island. Answer D. The animals became worried because the farmer began to chop the tree. Answer B. Okay, the farmer's daughter and her friends came out because they heard the commotion of the creatures. Answer B. The farmer promised that he would not cut the tree. Answer C. When Amma said, "Don't upset our foreign visitor," she meant 19C, chilli. Okay. Selvi asked, "Did they come in an aeroplane?" because she was joking. Answer A. Amma bought the vegetable from the 21A shops. Red peppers have vitamin C. Answer B. Red chilli is also called as paprika. Answer A. 1 pound is equal to dash grams. 1 pound is equal to 450 grams. Mint leaves helps to cure upset stomach. Mother called dash Raj. Mother did not ask for 27B cardamom. Raj did not buy dash 28. Ginger and garlic. Answer B. People say curry comes from the Tamil word curry, which means sauce. Answer B. Pepper is also known as black gold. Answer B. Wrote about cinnamon in 2700 BCE. Chinese. Answer A. The Greeks, Romans and Egyptians all bought cinnamon from? Answer C. India. Being compared to Sachin is an absolute privilege to honor. Okay. The boy was taken by surprise when he learnt about Mithali Dorairaj. Amazed. Usha Rani had to struggle all through her life. Struggle oda meaning வந்து work hard. Actually அது அண்டர்லைன் பண்ணியிருக்கணும். But struggle oda meaning வந்து work hard. Usha Rani is an expert at giving leads. 36. C. Skilled. Expert means skilled. No opponent is too big to defeat. 37. A. Competitor. Opponent is competitor. Girls, you are a good team. Which team do the girls belong to? 38. Answer C. Relay. Springfields is the name of a school. Okay. The inter-school sports meets refers to the competitions among the B. Schools in the locality. Seema is Rucha's 41C. Younger sister. What are the names of the members in Team B relay event? Shabnam was followed by 42. 42 is A. Neelam, Aruna and Rucha. Merlin was thrilled when the school arranged the trip because she had heard about the beautiful journey by the toy train. Answer B. The teacher asked the children to take their seat because 44C. The train was about to move. Answer C. Geeta madam could not stop the children running out of the train because they 45B wanted to see what had happened. The people were making all kinds of sounds because 46A. They wanted to move the baby elephant out of the track. Udagamandalam is located in the Western Ghats zone at an altitude of 47B. 2240 meter. Centuries ago, Udagamandalam was called as 48C. Ottaikal Manda. The maximum summer temperature of Udagamandalam is 29 49 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, Udagamandalam was inhabited by tribals called Toda. Ooty was the summer capital of the Dash during the British rule. Answer D. Madras Presidency. Gulliver managed to reach the land as he was a swimmer. Answer C. Gulliver was set free because the emperor confirmed that he was not harmful. Gulliver was hailed as a hero because he 55A made the army of Blefuscu giddy. இதெல்லாம் வந்து புக்கில் வர லெசனோட புக் பேக் கொஷின்ஸ். நீங்கள் புக்கில் இருக்கிற லெசனை படிச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா இதெல்லாம் ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியும். The little bird broadened the hole with the 55A beak. The wild boar settled down, scraping the hole into a dash to have a good sleep. 56B. Hollow. The poor farmer's crop was meager. The boar slept until the fading sun told him it was time to get up. What does the phrase "until the fading sun" mean? Until evening. Okay. The farmer was thankful at the sight of the wooden bowl because it was a pond of water. They all stood around the little jewel of blue means they stood around the pond. The dry earth soaked up the moisturizer as the hungry puppy laps up milk. It means the dry earth absorbed the water very quickly. Meenakshi Edati was a dash relative of the Ambarathal family. 62B. Distant relative. We suddenly heard the sound of the rain from the dash like a roar. 63b. Southwest. The dash with 4 pillars began to overflow the central hall. Dash arrived drenched to the skin. 65c. Amai. There was a knee-deep water in the dash. 66a. Courtyard. அடுத்தது வந்து நம்ம 7th ஸ்டாண்டர்டோடைய புக் பேக் கொஷின்ஸ் வந்து பார்த்துடலாம். Finally, the day had come. Here the day refers to dash. 67c. Eid. Answer C. With the treasure the boys would buy in Eidgah. 68b. Toys and rubber balls. Hamid's friends are dash. Mahmoud, Mohsin, Noore and Sami. Answer A. If only her son were there, it would have been a different kind of Eid. What had happened to her son? 70a. Her son had died. Hamid was like one with the wings on his feet. This means 71a. He ran fast. Hamid thought that his grandma would be pleased if he bought a pair of tongs. Hamid's heart sank because the price of the tongs was dash for him. 73a. Too high. My tongs are like a tiger among ties. It means answer A. Hamid valued his toy. Hamid's granny scolded him for buying iron tongs. Then she understood that Hamid had bought it out of love and concern. Answer B. Tom pretended his toe was dying in order to miss school. Answer A. Aunt Polly pulled Tom's tooth out with answer C. A piece of thread. Tom was miserable on Monday morning because 78b. He hated going to school. இதெல்லாம் lesson படிச்சீங்கன்னா தான் உங்களால ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியும். B. The wind hurried and passed through the 79b. Pines and deodars. The market was dash away from the village. 80a. 3 miles. Usha went to visit her dash house after shopping in the market. 81b. Aunt's house. Usha took shelter in the dash ruins. At dawn, the dash began to sing. Thrush. The title of the poem Sea Fever means 84b. The poet's deep wish to be at sea. The poet asked for dash. A tall ship. The poet wants to lead a life at sea like the gulls and the whales. Sindbad decided to sail with dash with some goods. Answer A. Persian Gulf. He was being tossed by powerful waves and was thrown on N or A. 88a. Island. The men in the caves were all dash of the king. Answer B. Slaves. The king was a dash person. Answer A. Noble and kind. The king gave many valuables dash to Sindbad. Answer is 91a. Gifts. So இது வரைக்கும் 7th standard உள்ள book back questions வந்து பார்த்துட்டோம். அடுத்தது 8th standard. Why do birds sing? Answer D. All of the above. To locate one another, to warn other birds, to find a mate. So all of the above. Birds perch very high so other birds can hear them and other birds can see them. So both A and B are correct. Answer D. The health of a bird can be determined dash. 94D. Both A and B are correct. Shorter bird vocalizations are dash. Warnings. Answer C. Warnings. Young birds perfect their songs by practice. Fitness is health. Answer A. How do variations in the basic songs helps the birds? 98. A. Recognize other members. Answer A. Satish mother handed to her son. Answer C. Big box of chocolates. The train would come at B. 12 o'clock. ஸோ இது எல்லாமே லெசனில் இருக்கிற கொஷின் ஆன்சர். நீங்கள் லெசன் படிச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா 8th ஸ்டாண்டர்டோட லெசன்ஸ் புக் பேக் கொஷின்ஸ் படிச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா தான் இதெல்லாம் ஆன்சர் பண்ண முடியும். The strange lady gave dash to Arun. 101 C. Tea and samosas. Arun was sitting on platform B. Answer B. Number 8. Satish and Arun were dash years old boys. Answer A. 12 years old boys. The king wanted to know the answers for 3 questions. The hermit lived in a wood. Dash was widely renowned for his wisdom. A. Hermit was widely renowned for his wisdom. Renowned, yes. 107. According to the poet, the thing of beauty is a joy forever. Answer A. Beautiful things never pass into nothingness means that they never fade away. Answer C. Will keep a bower quiet for us means answer A. Will give us peace and calm. Of all the unhealthy means 110 suffering. The sun, moon, trees, old and young are the things that remove the pall of gloom from our lives. Grandpa got a call from his old friend. Medicine should be kept in locked cabinet. Dash automotive and gardening products should be secured. Hazardous automotive. We should have dash in our home itself to give medical treatment. First aid. Answer A. Some house dash and dash are poisonous. Plants and button cell batteries are poisonous. Answer C. The target audience for this speech is secondary school students. Why was the speaker invited to speak on the road safety? 118 A. It was road safety week. Road users can show that they are concentrate on the road by driving cautiously. When the speakers say, however, if you still generous and would like to donate your money to us, then speed by all means. He is being 120 D. Sarcastic. The speaker is most probably a spokesman for the road transport department. What do you understand by common sense should prevail at all times? Learn traffic rules by heart. The season mentioned in the story is autumn. Answer B. In one low part of the road, dash was halfway up to Black Beauty knees. Answer is C. Water. Water was halfway up to the Black Beauty knees. The bridge was broken in the dash. Answer C. Middle. The instinct in dash had often saved the lives of men. Answer B. Animals. The instinct in animals. Okay. The Black Beauty dared not move even to the sharp snap of the dash. Answer C. Whip. Vetri went to Asif's. Answer B. Office. Vetri came to Chennai to visit his friend. Answer B. Asif saw his friend through the 130 A. Camera. இது வரைக்கும் 8th ஸ்டாண்டர்டுக்குள்ள இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் புக் பேக் கொஷின்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம பார்த்துட்டோம். அடுத்து வந்து 9th ஸ்டாண்டர்டுக்குள்ள இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். The Paralympic Games are for dash. 131 B. Disabled people. பேரா அப்படின்னு வந்தாலே பேரா ஒலிம்பிக்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ இது வந்து பேரா ஒலிம்பிக்னாலே டிசேபிள் பீப்புள்னு ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. The Paralympic Games usually happens in 132 B. Every 4 years. The first true Paralympic Games happened in Rome in answer A. 1960. In 394 BCE, the dash stopped the Greek Olympic Games because they did not like them. Who stopped? Romans. Answer A. Dash was a doctor at the Stoke Mandeville Hospital in England. Okay. Dash was a doctor. Who is the doctor? Sir Ludwig Gutmann. Answer B. The old farmer and his wife loved the dog. Answer B. As if it was their own baby. When the old couple became rich, they lived a comfortable life and were generous towards their poor neighbors. Answer C. The greedy couple borrowed the mortar to make a pile of gold. Answer C. The story I Can't Climb Trees Anymore highlights the importance of the 139 youth. Answer B. The house which was visited by the man 140C was slightly repaired. Who said a blessings rest on the house where the shadow of the tree falls? Answer A. Grandmother. The visitor came back to the house because he dash was looking for his lost youth. Answer B. The visitor gifted the dash to the little girl. Answer A. Iron cross. Answer A. Iron cross. The radio announced that the river was above the flood stage. Answer A. The mother could not get home from Mrs. Brand's because 145B. The bridges between home and the town were under water. The Burnett Dam gave away as C. It rained heavily and the snow was melting. There was no power because answer A. The powerhouse was out of commission. Why did they splint up Sarah's leg with pillows? Answer B. She had broken her leg below the knee. Bridge started a tea shop because he wanted to B. To serve the people. He was completely devastated because 150 A high intensity earthquake. The brother searched everywhere and looked dejected because he could not locate his sister. Answer B. The boy had great reverence and respect for army officers as they saved his sister from death. Answer C. Bridge finally offered a traveler a cup of tea. Answer B. The narrator was very fond of 154C. Eating oranges. The narrator was searched by the policeman because 155D. His pockets were bulging. The narrator kept his mouth shut when questioned by Pongo because answer A. Anything said would be held as evidence against him. The voice in the narrator's head advised him to eat all oranges. Answer B. Pongo found no trace of the oranges on the table because answer C. The narrator had eaten them all. Tom was disturbed because 159C. His friend Becky Thatcher had stopped coming to school. Answer C. Aunt was an experimenter in 160D, trying out new medicines. Answer D. Tom used the painkiller to 161B. Mend the crack on the sitting room floor. Peter sprang a couple of yards in the air. 162A. He had a teaspoon of the painkiller. Answer A. Finally, Aunt Polly said to Tom that he need not take any more medicine. Answer A. 7. Suzuki represents an organization called ECO, which stands for Environmental Children's Organization. ECO means Environmental Children's Organization. I am fighting for my future. The fight refers to her dash. 165. Okay. D. Fight against environmental pollution. Answer D. Animals and fish are becoming extinct because all of the above. They have no place to go. They die of diseases. Their food and habitat are polluted. All of the above. Answer D. It is evident that 7. Suzuki is concerned about all the other species too, as 167A. She considers them all belonging to one world. 7. Suzuki condemns the people of her country for 168A. Contributing large amounts of waste and not sharing the excess with the needy. Answer A. Which of the following statement is not true? 169A. Canada is rich country and people have in plenty. Answer A. Little Cyclone is a grizzly cub who earned his name by his 170 B. Vigor of resistance to ill treatment. The nervous captor let one bear go because 171 C. The bear fought so fiercely. Answer C. Little Cyclones was rescued by. Answer B. Friendly ants of the Zoological Society. Little Tsar was a dash. Answer A. A good-natured European brown bear. Little Cyclone will fight any other bear in dash notice. 3 seconds. Answer C. The mother was excited because it was her first visit to the moon. Answer C. On weekdays, as mother went to about the course dash. 176 D. Her singing was muted and a little sad. Tosh occupies more than 100 square kilometers on the moon. Answer A. Selenopolis occupies more than 100 square kilometers on the moon. The community of Nation Square is where people of different nationalities come after work. Answer D. They are planning an expedition to neighboring dash. Answer is A. Galaxy. The mother was not able to understand why people wanted to leave the moon because it was better to remain as a part of a solar system. The story is set during the World War I. The story is about the celebration of Dash Festival, Christmas Festival. Tom called the incidents happened there was a 183A fairy tale. The Germans had placed Christmas trees in front of their B. Trench. One of the German soldiers worked as a dash at Victoria Station. 185 C. Porter. இது வரைக்கும் நம்ம 9th standard குள்ள क्वेश्चंस வந்து பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தோம். இப்போ வந்து 10th standard பார்க்கலாம். Dash was the chief of all spirit. Answer C. Ariel. Dash raised a dreadful storm. Answer B. Prospero. Miranda was brought to the island dash years ago. Answer C. 12 years ago. Prospero ordered Ariel to bring the dash to his place. Ferdinand. இதெல்லாம் லெசன் படிச்சிங்கன்னா தான் உங்களுக்கு புரியும். இதெல்லாம் லெசன்லேருந்து கேட்டிருக்காங்க, எல்லாமே தான் லெசன்லேருந்து கேட்டிருக்காங்க. ஸோ புக் பேக் கொஷின்ஸ் வந்து படிங்க. Dash had provided Prospero formally with the book and provisions. 190 C. Gonzalo. The second human being that Miranda saw on their island was Dash. 191 C. Ferdinand. Mulan goes to the battle instead of her father because 192 C. Her father is old. What did Mulan do before leaving the house? 193 B. Cut off her hair. What is the story about? 194 C. Women's empowerment. The emperor asked Mulan to stay with them in his palace as his royal advisor. Answer B. Okay. The emperor gave Mulan dash. 196 A. 6 horses and 6 swords. People of the village react to Mulan after her return from the battle. Answer A. Cheered her. Shining was governed by a dash leader. 198 C. Cruel leader. 198 C. Cruel leader. Dash was the principal food for the poor. 199 D. Millet was the principal food for the poor. The road was crossed and recrossed by many paths made by the 200 A. Hunters and woodcutters. Gathering dash, he made a soft cushion and tenderly lifted his old mother onto it. 201 B. Fallen pine. The governor demanded that his subjects should present him with the 202 B. Rope of ashes. Bennett's wife was in 203 C. France. The date from the stellar world was gathered by. Answer B. Astronomical reporters. The food was being delivered through dash tubes, pneumatic tubes. The wayfarers were carried to one place to the another by the 206 C. Moving pavement. Answer C. Okay. ஸோ ஓகே ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், இதோட வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா நம்ம வந்து 6th to 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் வரைக்கும் உள்ள புக் பேக் கொஷின்ஸ், அதாவது பார்த்திங்கன்னா எல்லா புக் பேக் கொஷின்ஸும் இல்லை, இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் மட்டும் நம்ம பார்த்துருக்கோம். ஸோ இதுக்கு முன்னாடி வீடியோஸ் போட்டிருந்தேன், இங்கிலீஷில் வந்து கிராமர்ஸ் போட்டிருந்தேன், அதையும் போய் பாருங்கள். அதே மாதிரி சயின்ஸில் வந்து ஃபிசிக்ஸ் கெமிஸ்ட்ரிக்கான இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பாயிண்ட்ஸும் போட்டுட்ருக்கேன். நான் ஆல்ரெடி வந்து சயின்ஸில் வந்து ஃபிசிக்ஸ் அண்ட் கெமிஸ்ட்ரி 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்டோட இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் போட்டிருக்கேன். நெக்ஸ்ட்டு வீடியோ வந்து 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்டோடைய பயாலஜி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் வீடியோஸ் வந்து வரும். ஸோ மறக்காமல் என்னோடய சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிவிட்டு கூடவே இருக்க பெல் பட்டனை ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணிட்டு அதில் வந்து ஆல் இந்த பட்டனை ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணிங்கன்னா மட்டும்தான் எல்லா வீடியோஸும் உங்களுக்கு ரீச் ஆகும். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்குது அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் நினச்சிங்க அப்படின்னா இந்த வீடியோக்கு வந்து ஒரு லைக் கொடுங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் வீடியோவில் பார்க்கலாம். தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங்.